G'day everyone and welcome back to Baggers Unfiltered 25. I know I said Baggers Podcast 25 then, but I didn't in the end. So, anyway.
Get used to it.
Yeah, get used to it. Anyway, over to Louis for his little introduction.
Good. I don't know, probably evening when you hear this. Good evening. This is not going to be a fun podcast, and if you thought last week was bad, I think you'll find that this one will be pretty bad as well.
Well,
we have nothing good to talk about.
Not really, no.
No. There's not even good players. There's only Nick Haynes and bugger all.
Nick Haynes
wouldn't even make notes.
Righto, it's on early. It is on early. I need to stop colouring in because we're getting distracted.
Yeah.
I think we were a bit overreacting last week, but just saying, oh, look, we've thrown the season out the window. Mathematically, it wasn't impossible, but I think we've basically just made it impossible for ourselves. So, yeah,
mathematically impossible to make top 4, that's for sure, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But, I mean, if you win every stupid game after this, then, you know, we might be able to rejuvenate the season, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
I really doubt
had our opportunities.
2 more wins, that's all we'll get.
Oh, might not even get a win.
Surely we can beat Melbourne and Essendon again.
We can beat Essendon again. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We don't beat them, something's really wrong.
Yeah. Well, I think isn't Langford out for the rest of the season?
Yeah, that was likely.
There goes another injury for Essendon. Anyway, enough about Essendon.
Not much luck for them at all on the injury front. Not much luck for us on the season front.
How embarrassing. It reminded me of the Brisbane elimination final where we were down like 60 to nothing. Exactly. And I just accepted it. I was like, we ain't coming back from this game. So I watched through it with barely any passion whatsoever. All I did was just celebrate a goal or 2. Make fun of them.
Goal or 2. You're shit. Erasio was actually pretty good. Charlie Curnow. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Oh, man. He took one intercept for the game. Basically, the only thing he's done. Kicks it out the full. Kicks it out the full. Away to start. 3 behinds. 3 behinds. Let's keep that in mind. 3 behinds. You've gone goalless for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Done that in 4 years. What's his name from Tigers? Luke Trainer. He kicked more goals than you, and he's a fucking halfback. Knobhead. And what's his name from? I don't know what his name is.
Motlop has kicked more goals.
Motlop's kicked more than him
in the 2 weeks.
And he started as the sub as well, Louis. Last game he started as a sub.
I don't know what's going on with Curnow, and there's a familiar theme when none of our leaders stand up, we don't usually win. Yep. So really it kind of does indicate that there's a bit of a less drop-off after the A graders, you know?
Yeah.
It's really disappointing to see. And I'm sick of being on the top headline of every stupid day. There's a new post that comes out. I don't know, a new story that comes out, and it's like, Carlton need to do this, this, and this while they still have a chance or whatever. I don't know.
While they still have a chance. And then we'll play and they'll be like, Carlton is the worst team out here to date. This is the worst we've ever seen them. Shut your fat mouth.
Well, it's not.
Brian Taylor, that man,
Oh,
I would chop his mustache off. He pisses me off. I just chop,
yeah.
chop, chop.
I muted it after he said something degrading about Carlton.
Chopsticks.
I have some very strong views on whoever abuses Carlton. It's like a bit of a sense of pride and with my team. It's like, you know how, I'm not sure if you understand what nationalism is, like pride for your
Yes.
country.
Yes. No.
Right? I'm going to call it Carltonism. Pride for Carlton. But I don't have much Carltonism at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. I have no Carltonism.
Not all, to say Carltonism. Carltonism.
I've got no Carltonism. I got no energy to watch our games anymore, to be honest.
Nah. No, I would usually be screaming at the TV and whatnot against Collingwood. I'll be slumped in my couch. And, you know, really ignorant of the game. Yeah.
My bad, guys. I died, but I'm coming back to life, so it's okay.
Yeah. Well, if we have the ability to edit that out, we'll edit it out, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
with stupid CapCut these days.
I think you.
Yeah, another stupid problem.
Yeah, to all the viewers out there, you might see some unedited videos just from now on for a little bit until we work out what's next with all the editing that we have to do and all that Louis does, I should say, and he does a really good job at it. But yeah, we might have a little bit of trouble. That's okay.
Yeah, I'll get on board with some other platform in the next week or two when I have some time off. Things been very busy lately. Yeah, so we'll hopefully find a solution.
That's the way, Louis. That is the way, mate. Oh man.
So I get into some of those stats.
Yeah, we should get into some of these stats, but I don't think there's many, is there?
Well, as in team performance stats should indicate how badly we went.
Oh Jesus! Here we go. This will be fun.
Okay, so get smashed in disposals by over 50. Inside 50s, which we've normally been pretty good at this season. 55 to 43, way below our average of 55.3. So that shows a bit of dominance from Port Adelaide there. We just looked so unspirited that game.
We've looked unspirited since the Richmond game, if I'm being honest.
True.
The only way that I've found hope was against Geelong when we beat them.
Yeah.
That's the only hope I've had this year, to be honest. Beating St Kilda, I was slightly coming back to terms with us as a club and coming back into the season. And then when we beat Essendon, I was like, okay, mathematically, we can do it. But now it's the most draining, pathetic, disgusting, embarrassing performances that you will see this year.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why fans are so mad is because of the expectation that we had coming into this year. We thought we were going to be a consistent top 4 performing side, and now to be stuck at 11th, 3 games outside of the 8, with a captain who has put his heart and soul into the line, now playing crook as a dog. You just know it's bad. I still believe if we were first right now, which is obviously very, very delusional, but if we were, Patrick Cripps would not have played that game. I'll put that down right now. He would not have played, 100%. But
True.
because we actually think that we can show something, but we never do, we played him. We've probably made him 10 times worse, And yeah,
I completely agree with everything you just said there.
thank you.
Nailed the season right on its head. I think
Thank you.
that's how you say it. Guess I can go into more stats. So as usual, our disposal efficiency was only at 70%. We're still ranking 18th in the league for that. Don't let efficiency inside 50 fool you. We were 58.1%, which is better than our average of 45.1% this season. But our goal efficiency was only 18%. And you need to be in your 25s to win games there. Clearances were actually won by +5, which was solid, but still not a lot of clearances. We're still below our average, just won that area. Contested possessions, you'd expect us to win that. We did, luckily. Surprisingly, we didn't win contested possessions, way below our average of 215.5. Usually we're able to distribute along the wing, to try and get some run and entries into inside 50, but we couldn't quite do that. Got absolutely demolished in marks, 104 to 59.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
16 to 11 in marks inside 50, -4 there. Contested marks, only 5 to their 10.
Oh, we've hit rock bottom.
See, that's why you need Harry Mackay and Charlie Curnow in the team. You need someone who'll get those contested marks, and we've really lacked that lately. And I'm sick of the stupid talk about training one of the two of them. I don't care if they're both being below in form. Structurally, they help a lot. Tackles, we won 58 to 42. Solid there. 1% is equal. Where's the tackles? Did I say tackles? Tackles we won. There you go. So really, you're just getting dominated in a few of the areas that we're usually good at, and way below average, even if we did win the stats.
Yeah. They have found our how do I say it?
Found us out.
Yeah, they've basically read us like a book.
Yeah.
And now there's no backup to it. That's why there's so many fans going on about how the Voss sack the board, which is pretty pathetic. I don't know why you just go and graffiti the club for. Generally get a life.
Yeah, no, I don't condone that.
Utter stupidity. We get you mad, but fucking hell, get a life, seriously.
And anyone that boos the players off the field is a bit. Well, I'm not sure if you could do much better. So.
I was about to say.
Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. Maybe can't talk about player stats. Haynes was solid, like 17 disposal and a few intercept marks and all that. So he actually tried. Hewitt, not bad. Williams, pretty good. Horatio with our two goals is also solid. Anyone else? Ollie Holland's also good.
Bloody hell. Not many players. Jeez,
No.
we're in trouble. Oh, goodness.
When you only have 5 players to talk about,
that's not very fun. Oh, no. Not good.
Should we get into some of the fan questions?
Yeah, I've got them coming up right now.
Or maybe a preview. Do a bit of a preview against Collingwood, actually.
Oh, that's right. We play Collingwood this week.
Yuck.
Uh-oh.
If you thought that losing by 60 was not that bad, well, I have a bad feeling about this.
So do I.
Oh,
if we win and I hear one person say we're back, I'm going to crack it. I'm going to go off.
I'll only say we're back until we make finals. I'll tell you, if we make finals, I'll be the most delusional idiot there has ever been.
You already are the most delusional idiot.
Yeah.
Kidding. I love you.
Well,
Ooh.
Flaggers 2025 is quite delusional, I'd say. Should have thought about a better name when I came to it back in October of 2023, which is coming up to its 2-year anniversary soon.
Oh, the 2 years.
Yay.
Righto, Louis, let's get into our first question. Make sure, here we go, the video's done. Click on it. Which one's this one, I wonder? It is up there. TNT footy. Okay. Here we go. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Here you boys go.
Oh, wait. No, that is the, give me a second. I am currently trying to work this one out.
G'day boys, Taz from TNT Footy here. I've got a question for you. For the Carlton Footy Club, obviously that's who you boys go for. Do you think that the board should be sacked? Do you think that Voss should be sacked? Do you think it should be both? Or do you think none? We'd love to get your opinion.
Thanks, Taz.
Thank you.
I don't think it's Voss's fault. I don't know if it's the board's fault. It definitely could be, but I don't think it's Voss's fault. I think Voss will stay. I know that'll upset a lot of fans, but I think Voss deserves to stay. He needs to stay. He's been good.
The problem that I can think of is that Voss is apparently not a tactical coach and more of a motivator. What I saw on Thursday night was a team that was unmotivated, lacked spirit, lacked pride for the jumper. So if he can't perform that job, then I don't know what he can do.
True.
And I loved him. He is a cult. He is or was a cult figure. Keyword was back in 2023. And I mean, all this sort of talk happened halfway through 2023, and they stuck with him, and they'll yap about, oh, we made the right decision back then. We've made the right decision now. He'll certainly see out this season. I just don't know what will happen at the end of the year, and I think more likely than unlikely he'll go.
There you go.
And back to the board, lots of arguments about how they're more business driven than premiership driven, which is fair enough. I don't know the inner workings of whatever goes on the board, so and it's not their fault that the players aren't motivated either.
Yeah.
Or can't seem to string any sort of disposal efficiency, can't seem to get like a good cohesive team together. I don't think you can really blame the board. I think the blame has to go onto the players. Yeah. And as Haynes said, those who don't buy in will cop it at the end of the year.
Oh yeah, I think we'll see some shock delistings, to be honest. I think
I'm trying to brace myself for everyone.
Yeah, well, because I think everyone's actually taken a big step forward, which is the most annoying part because, yeah, as I think you said in the Carlton content creators group, you'll see the players that have been injured or personal leave will actually cop it, and I think that's very, very true. I think Elijah Collins will cop it. I don't think we'll see him playing for us next year, if I'm being totally honest with you, but you never know. I hope he stays. I hope he can get his life back on track, but it just doesn't seem very good. I don't know.
I think he has a 2-year contract, doesn't he? So he might be safe for this year.
Yeah.
Which is probably why he's taking this personal leave, because he knows that it won't cost him.
Yeah.
but it's the likes of some of the small forwards. We have too much stock, so they're going to have to make decisions on Jesse Motlop, Francis Evans, Corey Durden, Will White, who keeps their spot there. I hope Zach Williams stays, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes. But look, at the moment, unfortunately, I think TDK will go.
Yeah, so
they'll make some stupid decision, which I'll be completely against. Like they'll get rid of Sam Walsh. They'll only get rid of one of them, but they'll probably get rid of either Sam Walsh, Charlie Curnow, or Harry Mackay. They will keep Wheaters and Cripps. That's sure. One of those three will have to go. And I think that will be a real
dagger.
Yeah, dagger to the heart. Real problem, actually. I hate this this sentiment around how Graham Wright will solve all our problems. You can't expect that.
Someone shoot me when I honestly.
God, it's just you can't do so much expectation on an individual. Like you see it with players. If you put too much expectation there, they'll fall under pressure. Graham Wright might get too, I don't know. And once if he does nothing, then everyone comes for him.
Exactly. And then our next coach, sack him as well.
Yeah.
So
anyway. See, the media likes to portray heroism. They like to portray someone that can help the club and has done it before, whatever. I just can't buy into it. And I just think we're just going to have to stay the course and maybe TDK. The only one TDK leaving will probably be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Poach one of the Saints players who are good kick or something.
Wouldn't mind Miles Bergman after what I saw on Thursday night.
Yeah, he tamed Cripps, but
Cripps was.
I'll say that he tamed him. I think he was just under the weather.
Yeah. All right, next question. Here we go. From Zachary Borg. Or Borg. I don't know if I said that right.
What are some options to get as assistant coaches at the end of the season to replace our current assistant coaches?
That was very quick. Thank you, Zach. Don't know.
Well, you're going to have to poach other assistant coaches, I think. If you want to get rid of any of them. I'm going to place the blame not on the assistant coaches or Vossi so much. It's the Brad Lloyd, head of the football department, I think. He's the one that's going to
go. My computer is
winning the Austrian Grand Prix.
Oh, okay. That's our next question.
Go Piastri.
We might need to play this back.
Who's winning the Austrian Grand Prix?
All right, thank you for your question. Oscar Piastri.
Yeah, go Piastri.
Yeah, go Piastri.
Get some of that Australian pride brewing. Nationalism.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like saying that word because it's
a bit weird.
It's a bit dictator-like.
Yeah.
All right. Certain guy from the start that liked that word. Anyway.
Next question. Here we go. Hold on.
My question for you is, what sports admirer do you look up to and why? And why does this person impact your life so much?
Louis, don't laugh.
Thank you. That's just I'm laughing because it's so deep. I don't know. We haven't got anything like that before.
Yeah,
thank you.
It is pretty deep. Thank you. That was a good question.
So I'm assuming the guy got a bit of an American voice there.
Yeah, I think he was from America. I think we had two questions from the Americans there, so thank you guys for listening in. Eddie Betts. Yeah, I've said that before on the pod. Eddie Betts is what I was.
Well, I started off loving Chris Judd, and then Murphy, and then Cripps now.
Yep.
Obviously, I liked Eddie Betts as well. But then, what about, give it a little, like a world example. Who do you admire from some sporting league? Other sporting league.
Oh, wow. So from non-AFL point of view, Nick Kyrgios came straight to mind, but I'm not going to say that one. So,
Oh, no. Hell no.
no, I think Josh Giddey also came to mind, but we're not going to say that one either. We know exactly
Mate.
what we say that one. No, I think probably one of the big NBA players, Stephen Curry, is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Look up to him. Any more? I feel like I'm missing someone. Oh, cricket, probably Steve Smith. You know, he's been a legend of the game
Yep.
for a little while. Just the big names, really. You know, you got Smith, Joe Root, Virat Kohli. He's a grub, but he's still a very, very good player. Dyson Daniels. Yeah, I like Dyson Daniels too.
Yep.
NBA player, showing that anything is possible. So, yeah, great question. And over to you, Louis. Who do you reckon? Who do you admire?
For longevity, LeBron James is pretty admirable. You got, from cricket, obviously, follow that as well. Got all of like so the big four. Kane Williamson also comes to mind. One of New Zealand's best ever. What other sports? Tennis, Federer, Nadal, Djokovic, all greats of that sport as well. So those names.
Put that on me back.
Don't really follow much else. I do follow a bit of NBA, soccer, Ronaldo, Messi.
Yeah.
Longevity.
I think his last name's Yamal or something. Someone.
Yeah.
Yamal. He's pretty good too. Game over at Optus Stadium. Who won that one, Lou?
Oh, the Australian guy.
Oh, the game just then.
Oh. I thought you were talking about that soccer game where they qualified for the World Cup or something. 301 by 12 points.
Ooh, good. Good.
I should have gone to that game. That would have been good. Anyway, not to be.
Yeah, to be or not to be? That is the question. Anyway.
Any other questions?
I'll have a quick look, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, we do actually. From Jesse W. We somehow win all games and could make finals? ?
Well, that is in theory possible. Yeah. Hypothetically.
Yes, we can do that. But yeah, hopefully. I don't know.
I'm telling you,
positive.
if we manage that, if we win every game for the rest of the season, because you beat all these stupid teams, like Collingwood, Hawthorn, Brisbane, all of them, we're back. We'd be so back. Flaggers 2025.
You're
We'll make this run.
Your delusion, it shoots me.
Oh, I thought I wouldn't get to that, but it's all hypothetical. Hypothetical.
When I said that, I got told to shut the up. Bro.
Oh.
All
Felt
right,
good to
that
say
wraps
though.
up- yeah, it is good to say. That wraps up episode 36. Thank you all for listening. As always, go Blues, stick that. Strong together. Goodbye. Gang,
The Baggers.